This is my Labor Day What's Blooming update. So I have today off and I'm gonna go over which orchids I have in bloom. I don't think the middle of my What's Blooming table has changed that much, but I'm gonna try to go over all the blooms that are here, and then we'll go through the collection and find all the other stuff that's blooming that's not on this table because there's not enough room, because you can see it's full. So let's see, I have right here, I believe this is it's from Waldo Orchids. This is Brassiolella Cattleya Hawaiian treat. I'm working on saying Cattleya correctly. This right here is Stylomusatura Kelly Lay. I got it from the Maui Orchid Whisperer. This is the Hawaiian treat again. Behind it, it has two spikes. This right here with the really, really tall spikes right here is Encyclia Green Hornet. And then right below it, looking similar, but not the same thing, is Encyclia cochleata. And Green Hornet has cochleata and I think lancifolium in it, and so you can see the parentage, how they're kind of similar. You can see the cochleata in it. This is a great reliable bloomer. Every few years I do divide it. It just blooms all summer, and I love it. People don't seem to really love it, but I love it. Right here is one of my Fred Clark trays, and I have, this is Angel Eyes by Suncoast Sunspots. It's just opening up. I don't know, it's been really chilly here, and I don't know if the flowers are going to open anymore, if they're going to stay really cupped like this. I bought this with the idea that it might have flares and spots, so if we peel back this petal right here, you can see there's some faint spots right here. I don't know if I really like it or not. It's a nice color. The flowers are kind of small. Right above everything right here is my Brassifolia nodosa, which I've had for about 15 years. And I have to say, so this year I have given it that plant potion number 9, as well as fertilizer. And I think the flowers this year are the biggest that I have ever had on its heart. It's windy, so they're blowing sideways. But if I put my hand next to it, you can see how large these flowers are. I have quite a few spikes on it, and I'll be interested to see if all the flowers are that large. I might try to go take it in for a cultural award if all the flowers are really big like this, if it survives. The next AOS judging is not until September 10th, I believe, here, but I'm gonna have to measure these. I mean, the dorsal sepal right here is still flopping over. This is always flopped like this. It doesn't like stand up and make a star shape, but I do really like how large the flowers are this year. So I might have to decide if I'm going to take it in or not, but this catasetum right here is starting to spike, and I hung all my catasetums this year up off sort of the tables so that I could get basically them away from the slugs. The slugs have a tendency to get up and then basically eat off my spikes. The problem here is I'm afraid that this spike might actually go through the basket right there. So, and then of course I wouldn't be able to get the I wouldn't be able to separate it from the other cataseums that are also hanging in that basket. Down here I have Catavola Golden Peacock with 1, 2, 3 spikes. It's been in bloom for a while. A few of the flowers are going. It's also not really solidly in this pot, which is, I mean, the roots are pretty happy, but it just isn't, I don't know, it's like growing over the top and it's just not really in it. And I just keep pushing it up. Probably not going to do well with that. I'm gonna have to more firmly put it in its pot. Then this down here is It's Richard Mueller crossed to Willette Wong. And I think it has one flower down here. And then it has 2 flowers up here. It's been kind of drizzly on and off down here. Then underneath it, with flowers that are going, this is my Memorial Bernice Foster, which is also Richard Mueller cross. It's Richard Mueller cross to Subifolia, and here's the other spike. It's basically finally going now, but it's been in bloom a really long time, and this is the one that I got awarded last month at AOS Judging. I'm very pleased. It's like the best blooming I've ever had. And then this down here is was it Tropical Sunset across to Richard Mueller? It's like Richard Mueller season. I have lots of Richard Muellers going on right now. It wasn't fully open when I took that one to AOS Judging, but it does have 4 flowers. I think it could be award quality, but we'll have to see. That I got from Sunset Valley Orchids. This right here is Layla Cattleya Katsubo crossed to Chantilly Lace. It looks mostly like Chantilly Lace. It only has 1 flower. It had a second bud, which came off. And then I have some more. So I was going to put this one back on the shelf, but look right here. This is my Sunset Glory. It's got buds again. This down here is Crimson Unsidiopsis, Crimson Pride. It has 2 spikes, and it's putting out yet even more flowers. Very floriferous. I got that from, what was it? Monakia? I don't know. I can't remember exactly. That was organized by the speaker chair of the Illinois Orchid Society. And then this is Unsidiopsis. This had 2 spikes. I don't know. I don't really like the flower shape on this very much. And Franz Jewel's Brilliant. So it's a Mariclone. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I'm not very happy. I like the red, but I'm not very happy with the shape of the flowers. This is my Brassavola Perennii right here. And then down here I have my little rack of Cuthbertsonii hybrids that have been blooming all summer. So this is Aussie's High Low. This is the, let's see, High Low Alba. This right here, I gotta look, is Cuthbertsonii. Oh, it's big flowers crossed to something. I can't get it off. All right. It's a Cuthbertsonii hybrid. It's got to be a hybrid because you see the leaves here. The leaves are definitely not. It's not full. It's not like straight Cuthbertsonii. This over here, the pink flower is Mingle Sapphire crossed to Cuthbertsonii. All these flowers have been blooming for weeks and weeks, and they're a little damaged. This is my Cuthbertsonii Red. Most of these are all from Equigenera, right down here. And then let me see. We're gonna turn, and then I have buds from my Leonis right here, but nothing's blooming. It's been blooming on and off all summer. It's a little bit too hot and sunny for it out here. This Howea Lava Burst is in bloom. Let me see if I can pop the spike out so we can see all the flowers. There we go. Whoa! There we go. All right. So it actually had another branch. Let's see if it recovered. So there's a second little spike down here, but it actually had a third one. But I found that the slugs had gotten to it and they'd eaten it. So it's only just got the one really long inflorescence. Here's some more. This is I believe this is Mountain Kisses. Oh yeah, this is butterfly kisses, mountains butterfly kisses cross the Dendrobium cuthbertsonii right here. It's like a bicolor. Let me get the tag back in. And then this right here is mountain butterfly kisses cross to I don't know, Rojo cross xanthinum. So it's, I guess, mountain butterfly kisses cross to itself. Right here is my Lillia bradii. Yes, the flowers are so delicate. It's been in bloom maybe a week now. So cute. It's so cute. All right, coming around here is, and I do not know, this is very spotty. It's much more spotty than when it first came, but I don't know if I like how the petals are twisty on it. But this is Sunspots crossed to Richard Mueller from Sunset Valley Orchids. But you can see spotting right there. But see how the dorsal sepal's like twisted. Then this is Aka's Magic Dust or something like that. Let me see. Let me get the tag out. No, that's not the tag for that one. It's from High Desert Orchids. If it's spiking, it has Chantilly lace in it. So what is it? It's Aka's Aloha Dream Dust. That's what it is. Okay, so I have some stuff on the other side. So on the other side here, I have a Richard Mueller cross. This is Richard Mueller cross to Encyclia adenocarpa. It's very floriferous. I got this from May River Orchids. And then I have over here, this is, what was it? This is grape wax. This is, can I keep it in view and pull back? So this is Cattleya grape wax. And it keeps getting nibbled. I don't know if you can see the nibbles by Japanese beetles, but it's very nibbled. So very nice flowers, scented, which is why the Japanese beetles like it so much. This is Mary's Glory, H&R, I believe, or no, it's CTM something. But really beautiful, like splash petal, Cattleya. And then I have two anceps types. So this is straight anceps right here that are spiking. And then this over here has anceps as a parent. This is Puppy Love, which has anceps as one of the parents, and is very, very tall. Dendrobium Fairy Moon Sweetie, which is a nobly type, is in bloom right here. Just two flowers. When I get these bloomings in the summer of my nobly types, there's not a lot of flowers, but it's just kind of nice splash of color. I don't move them around because they're terribly tall. Here we have Richard Mueller cross to Cattleya mossiae, and you can tell it has two buds, which I'm glad, because right here, this one right there, yes, some Japanese beetle's been by and nibbled it, and you can totally see the damage. Otherwise, the flowers got great substance on it. No spots, which is a little sad, but I do really, really like it. The color is gorgeous on it. Would be better with spots though. I almost missed this one because it's pointed down, but this is Sophrolalia Cattleya Twinkle right here. Usually I get more than one flower per inflorescence on it, but not eaten by a Japanese beetle, and it has the faintest hint of spots. I like it. Finally, in my test cabinet, I have some foliage, vanilla planifolia that I was growing for the show, but unfortunately I don't think this will be able to go this year. So the Lexan sheets that I have here have been falling off, I think because the frame of the wood is warping, and Pinto got in, and you can see that he went to town and he ate. There's these bite marks. And on a whole bunch of the leaves. Oh, look, there's another one up here. So now, of course, the foliage is ugly. It had looked really gorgeous. This is my yellow variegated vanilla planifolia. And then on this side, I have a white variegated one, which I think was too far over for Pinto to eat. So maybe that one I can use for the show. But then in the cabinet itself, I have an Orangeous Luteal alba that's coming into bloom. I have one Dendrobium, was it Lichtenstein? Let's pull it out so we can see the, can I get it out without breaking everything? Lycanastrum. So that's tiny and it's in bloom. It likes how hot it is in here. And zoom up on that Prentensii. And then I have a Porpax back there, which has really enjoyed being in the cabinet. It has some buds. The ends actually were rotting off before I moved it into the cabinet, but now that it's in there, the ones that didn't rot off are blooming. So it's working out pretty well when I can keep Pinto out of my cabinet. And I almost forgot the Brachyolelea or Brachycattleya Dan O'Connor right here. And I think that is everything for my Labor Day What's Blooming update.